Good morning, ladies, and welcome to the Energy Pool call. We are on day two of this Sundays session for the Energy Pools. And we have Kiran with us and Runal, and we'll wait on for the others to join in while we talk. So, Kiran had this amazing question. Would you like to repeat it, Kiran? And get your video
Yeah.
on.
Okay, just a minute. Let me just clear up my face first.
It's okay.
Okay.
No, it's Sunday morning, and I'm so grateful to all of you to join in on this call and grateful to the universe to create this because it's consciousness that actually creates everything. It creates you, it creates me to do this work together. And because consciousness wishes to spread, it's not because you wish to have anything, not because I wish to do anything, but it's because the all prevalent consciousness wishes to increase and create more for this planet. And when we do these energy pools, it's not that you create only for yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
create for yourself and you create for everyone else around you, your immediate circle, plus
Mm-hmm.
everyone on the planet. Yeah. So, what was your question, Kiran?
Okay. Like I was asking, when we say energy pulls, so does it mean that we are pulling it directly from the person or the place where what we are talking about, or like
Hmm.
how do we kind of maybe imagine, or what kind of thing we do?
So, energy. When we studied in school, energy is everywhere. Everything is energy.
Mm-hmm.
Even the non-living things around you, just look into your room. Everything around you is energy. The plants, the animals, the air, the birds, everything is energy. There is
Mm-hmm.
nothing actually other than energy. Now, when we are pulling energy, the first step, if you've heard the recordings or if you've heard any other energy pull earlier, the first step is when we start growing and expanding and becoming the infinite being that we truly are. And when we choose to be the infinite being, we move from this physical body into the energy body that we are, into pure consciousness. Now, when we transform into that, there is actually no separation. Like your question is like bang on. You've like cracked it. There is no separation. Everything
True.
is one energy. Everything is one energy. And it is all prevalent everywhere. There is no lack. There is abundance everywhere.
So
And then when we are in that space, then we ask for specific energies that today I wish to have this. Today I wish to have this. And then we invite those energies to enter into
mm-hmm.
our physical realm, into our
Okay.
physical this reality.
Okay.
Our this reality is also part of the broader energy field, the bigger energy field that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And then we invite those specific energies that, okay, I wish to have a new job, I wish to have travel, I wish to have money, or whatever it is. So then
Mm-hmm.
we pick that up from the abundant universe that this is what I wish to have. Yeah.
Okay.
I hope I helped you.
Yes, because
Yeah.
I always thought like, how can we just say energy pool? Like people talk about pulling the energy from people, people talk about pulling the energy from space, different places. So that technical issue I always had.
Yeah. Where you went into your head. Because
Yeah.
you denied. And frankly, Kiran, you seem to be, I don't know, you seem to be like a logical or a science student, or I don't know. What's your background?
No, I'm
Uh,
not a science student at all. I have been into these modalities for some
yeah.
time now. But see, everything like not that, because one, a little understanding is important. I may
Mhm.
not be going into the detailed crux of it, but still
Okay.
it is something where you
But let's
need
go
to
into the
understand.
detail today.
Yeah,
Let's go today into the
yeah.
detail. So, when we study science, as I said in school, they tell us this. When we go to higher levels in, you know, in college or engineering or wherever, we talk about something known as quantum physics.
Mm.
And quantum physics is nothing but the study of energy.
Yeah,
It's nothing else.
nothing else.
There are
True.
so many. When we are doing energy work,
Mm-hmm.
we are at a very high level of quantum physics where we are doing quantum entanglements.
Mm.
Yeah. And everything that you ask for does exist already in some other parallel reality.
True.
Yeah. And we entangle that reality with our current reality. And then we pull in the energy. That's all we do.
Okay.
It's not rocket science. It's very commonly available quantum
Mhm.
physics.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
just that people forget that it is. And like it's like, your kitchens are chemical labs and you do so much chemistry there. But you forget that you're actually doing it.
True.
We are
Yes.
doing it.
We
And
are
some
doing it all
people,
the time and we forget.
yeah, and some people are good at it and still they don't know what they're doing it. They are doing energy pulls, they are attracting things in their life, yet they are not going into that, oh, this is happening here. You know
Yeah.
how many times we do these so many chemical reactions, but when we go to school and we and children are taught that this was actually a chemical reaction, is when they realize that, oh, this is happening. It's just
Right.
that. It's just that. So
Thank
now
you
we
for
are consciously
revealing it.
doing it.
Yes.
Now we are only
True.
choosing to do it consciously. That,
Consciously.
okay, this is happening unconsciously, and sometimes, we are manifesting things, sometimes we are creating things, and actually all the time we are creating, we don't even know that everything in our reality, the body that we have, the the smiles that you all have, the lovely beautiful hair that you have, the healthy bodies that you have, the houses that you live in, the cities that you live in, the family that you live with, they are all your creations, energetic creations, which we tend to see that they are somehow they are there. No, they are not anyone
Created them.
else's creations. They are all your creations. Each and everything, good,
Mm-hmm.
bad, and ugly, are your creations from your mind.
Mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. We keep attracting what we are attracting is what we are creating.
Yeah. So whatever we think, whatever is our point of view, whatever is our energetic vibration, we attract that or we create that. We don't attract, we just create that. We look at it in that way. We look at things in that perspective. When we change it from inside, we change the way we are looking at it, or we change the angle from where we are looking at it, everything changes.
Yeah. Right.
And it may change temporarily. Many people say that, oh, this works temporarily, and again we go back to the same thing. Because
Mm-hmm.
you change it here again.
Yeah. We are
What would it
doubting
take
it,
for you?
no? Yes.
Yeah. No, we think that no, we had enough of this, and now we can go back to that. Now let me see if that is also there.
Yes.
Okay, we saw this. Now let me go back and see, is that there or is it over? The
Yes.
moment you go there, it's again there.
So that constantly staying in that expansion
Yeah.
is very, very important.
Yeah. It's like, it's like you're, let me go back to the kitchen. It's like you've kept curds to set and you see that it is setting. And then you go back to see, is it still milk? Is it still milk?
Still,
So then it'll go back to milk again.
yeah.
So, hi Lakshmi, how are you? Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Long time. So, we are talking about energy pulse, but really, what are and do listen to the recording and you will know that how much is energy pulls all part of our creation and how we are creating things in our reality, literally everything with energy pulls. And children are such phenomenal beings, even teenagers nowadays. If um, they are they literally create their whole life with energy. They do not go in the thinking, in the linear reality that I have to create it in this way. I have to work hard, I have to do this. And they just ask for it and it shows up. How it shows up, they are not bothered. So can we today, on this energy pool, ask for those phenomenal realities to show up? Everything. And you don't have to be specific that I just want a job or I just want money. Can you just have a totally different reality magically? So what would you like to have today in this new reality of yours? You want to list some things down? You can list anything down, okay? You can have new husbands also, you can have new kids also. You can change. You're allowed to change. But then how it'll show up, I don't know, the universe will just send it to you in any way that it wishes to show it.
Yeah.
And don't go into that how. Don't go into checking that is it happening or not. Just ask for it, and then maybe listen to this recording in the coming week, and then be open. So how many times we ask for things, and universe has no point of view. We have points of views that this should be in this way, or we should live in this way, we should dress like this, we should talk like this, or this is my husband, or this is my brother, or this is my friend, or this is my friend's husband, or this is my father. The universe has no point of view like this. You ask for things, it can show up from anyone, anywhere. They only become mediums to bring things to you. But what we do is when we ask for things, oh, there's a mosquito here who's running around everywhere on my face. We ask for things and then we give it paths that you must come from this way. आपको ट्रेन से ही आना है, फ्लाइट से नहीं आ सकते हो. Not allowed. You are invited in my house, but you have to come by this number train only. Have you ever given invitation to friends? Yeah.
Yes.
And then do you tell them that, do you give them only your address, that this is my address, reach here? Or do you tell them that you have to come from your house by this train or by this bus or take this flight or take this particular car and come? Or you just give them the address and you let them figure out how they wish to come?
Right.
We guide them
You guide them, Runal. You give them detailed,
at times.
yeah, detailed guidance. Sorry. Yeah, some people need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the universe doesn't need that. Universe knows all the ways. Universe is a huge Google map itself. Universe is such a Google map that those particular pathways are not even recognized by your Google Maps.
So this is all our thought patterns.
Yeah, that's because you think that it is possible only in this particular way. So, and how many particular ways do you know of? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20, 50? The universe doesn't need roads. The universe doesn't need vehicles. The universe doesn't need people also. That is also a point of view, that people will come and some person will come and through that person I will receive. It might be a friend, it could be just that, you open your cupboard and things are there in the cupboard. Have you reached that level of receiving, of magical receiving? Yeah. Would you like to reach that level of magical receiving?
Yes.
Yeah,
Of course.
of course. So are you willing to let go the point of view that there is any separation between people, between things, between the universe, between literally any or every entity? Everything that brings up those separations, all those points of views, all those lies that you are using to create all these, small differences that makes you different from another, from the universe, and where you limit your receiving, where you make your receiving lesser and lesser and lesser because you judge it that this is the way it can show up and this is the way it cannot show up. It can show up from human beings or people. It cannot show up from a monkey or a crow. It cannot show up magically from entities. It cannot show up from any way and anywhere. Everything that you have decided, you have judged, you have concluded about how you can receive, from where you can receive, from whom you can receive. Can you please destroy and uncreate that now?
Yes.
Yes? Right, wrong, good, bad, online shots, boys and beyonds. So are you willing to receive from anyone, everyone, anything, everything?
Yes.
Yeah? Are you willing to first receive that there is no separation, there is no difference, there is no distinction between you and another, even if it's your irritable mother-in-law? Yeah? There is no separation between happiness, sadness, irritation, frustration, anger. They are also one. They are just different ways that you are emoting. And what are emotions? Emotions are not real. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions are not real. They do not belong to you. They are somebody's creations that you are sensing. They are somebody else's points of views or thoughts or creations that you are only sensing. When you choose to be on this call, on this energy pull call, and believe it, girls, energy pulls are phenomenal. We touch upon it in the foundation class. We don't do that in detail. But energy, if you just even Google and you read about it and you understand like the quantum physics, the gestalt behind it, energy is phenomenal. And when you're willing to tap into it, you are already at a higher consciousness. Like everyone doesn't do energy pulls. How many people have done the foundation class and they have learnt about energy pulls? There are so many people who've done my energy pull calls earlier. There are so many people who attend energy pull workshops with different facilitators across the globe. But yet they don't choose to be the energy pulls. They don't consciously choose the energy pulls. Yeah. Because they feel they're separate from the universe. That's the first space where you do separation. If you are energy, if everything else is energy, then do you really need to pull?
Exactly. You don't need to pull them. You are just
You
there.
will always have it. There'll be no lack.
Exactly.
So is lack real? Is lack real? No. And thank you for bringing this up on this call, Kiran. Thank you. Thank you, Mrunal. Thank you, Lakshmi, for being that energy to bring this up. Lack is not real. What is only existent is energy, abundant energy, abundant energy. And when there is no lack, it's just like you have to open the cupboard and receive whatever is there. It's all there. It's all there.
Right.
So then the next question comes, it's not there in my universe. है, सबको पता है, energetically पता है, scientifically पता है that it is there. Scientifically, it is there. I know it's there. Yet, it's not there in my hand, in this physical reality. It's not there with me. I wish to have it with me. I wish to experience it. I wish to have the joy of it. Yeah. Whether it's a house, whether it's a car, whether it's money, whether it's a good partner, whether it's whoever, whatever. Different people have different asks, and we'll go to that today. So, what is it that doesn't let you have it?
Your point of view?
Lakshmi, you're muted. If you're talking, just unmute yourself first.
What if we have abundance of energy, but we are letting it, we don't know how to use it? You know, you're like, you open your cupboard, you know you have the energy, but then it just falls onto you and you let it waste. I mean, where is that consciousness coming from then?
Actually, that's what's happening.
Exactly.
That it is there. It is there in the universe, but we are not able to receive it. We are not able to use it. It's like up your cupboard mein, it's like your cupboard is full of clothes, but you're not able to wear them. Do you know? Let me bring this up. How many times we have seen people in this reality around us, our friends and family, who are unwell, who are diseased. They have everything in their wardrobes. They have cars, they have jewelry, they have clothes, they have good food. Forget jewelry, clothes. They have amazing food being cooked in the house. They are not able to receive it. It cannot go down their throat.
Hmm.
Yes.
How many cases have you seen like this?
A lot.
Yes.
A lots.
Hmm.
So what is that? Exactly what you're asking for, Lakshmi. That's the same question. Energy is there, but they have disconnected themselves from that energy. They have separated themselves that I am separate. I am separate from food. I am separate from money. I am separate from clothes. I'm separate from Runal. I'm separate from Kiran. I'm separate from Lakshmi. I'm separate from Meher. We are not one. We are not in the oneness. And when we are out of that oneness, we are separated from it. We are not willing to receive from it. That is the beginning of point of views. That is the beginning of right and wrong. That is the beginning of fixation. And the moment we do fixations, the moment we go into judgment, the moment we go into right and wrong, what happens is polarity. And when we are in polarity, then we cannot receive, we cannot change anything. The more and more we let go of our points of views, the more and more we let go of our rights and wrongs, and the more and more we let go of our inflexibility, the more and more ease comes in our body. And how much? A lot. Beyond what you have imagined. Beyond what you imagined right now, even more than that. So let's just look back at yesterday. Let's not go back too much in the past. Let's go back at yesterday. And tell me that, were you flexible yesterday or were you inflexible? Just bring up 1, 2, or 3 or whatever instances that you can recollect where you were holding on to that point of view where we are like we are right or we are wrong. Or we were like, no, this is the way I wish to have it. It could be with a person, it could be with things around you, it could be with food, it could be with support staff, it could be with family members, it could be with even your your bed sheet or your curtain or your wardrobe, anything. Where were those 1, 2, or 3 things where you went into the rightness and wrongness, or into the polarity, or into the inflexibility that this is only the way I can do it? Do you have that one moment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You have 1 or 2 or 10 or 20. How many do you have?
We need to count.
I can think of one moment of
Yeah.
yesterday
Yeah. You want
where
to
I
share?
had a judgment.
Yeah. You want to share?
It's it might sound a little weird, but I had gone to some place for dinner, and the host was like, after the drink, she was pretty abusive.
Okay.
She was enjoying her drink, and she was like pretty abusive. And that is one thing I just can't handle, abuses, whether it is done in the right spirit or whatever it is. So I was like little there, kind of. So
And
that's one more.
you were not able to be interesting choices she's making.
Because I was like,
Yeah.
somehow I really can't handle abuses.
Yeah, that's because you are in the right and wrong of it.
Yeah, that is what. No?
Yeah.
That's
And
the
this
only
is the
place
right
where I can
word.
think of. Mm,
It's the right word and that's the wrong word. So
right.
words or language is just it's secondary. Energy is the first one.
Yeah.
Energy is the first language. So what
Mm.
is the energy of that person?
Good energy.
Ah, but what did you do? You excluded that good
Yeah.
energy
And
because
then,
you went into the right and wrong of the language that was
language.
used,
Yeah.
or the right and wrong of the alcohol that was there.
Maybe. No, not even alcohol, but only the abusive part, like I
Yeah.
couldn't handle.
So how
So,
many such energies are you excluding from your universe where you are in judgment of them? So next time when that person comes in your space, and so if you're pulling energy of anything, and if that person is one of the people who could be the medium for bringing it to you, and you tell the universe, I am not going to receive from this person. So how many such people are there in your universe who you are not willing to receive from, and which is limiting your receiving? How many such people are there? One, too many, a lot?
not really.
Because
Yeah.
when we are excluding one person, we are not excluding one person. Yeah, you're not excluding one person who's abusing. You're excluding the whole gang, all the people who abuse, because you're excluding that energy. Then the universe cannot contribute to you via any of those energies because you have blocked them. I will not receive from these people. So today, let us just drop all our barriers and let's practice this for the coming week. And let's
Okay.
make a small diary and write down every time we are becoming inflexible. Let's not go into this about judgment and about right and wrong and all. Just let's ask how many times I became inflexible. That no, this is a no. Yeah. Now, at the same time, I am not telling you that you allow abusive people in your universe. You can tell them that, listen, this is not fun for us. Can you stop it? You always have a choice to do that or to get up and move to another place, but not with the space of that it's a wrongness.
Okay.
So what happens when that person sobers down? You're still willing to talk to that person that, okay, now that you're fine, I have no judgment of you and I'm willing to receive you. Yeah, this is like specific, that example that came up. Now, this could happen in every other area of your life.
Exactly. For any other thing, you could be like judgmental or you could be this thing.
Yeah,
This
there are
is one thing I
people,
could just think of.
yeah, there are people who are judgmental about the looks of the stuff that comes to their house.
Yeah.
There are people who are judgmental about, the bhaji wala, the grocer.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah.
people
People
who
have a
are,
lot of point of views
yeah.
and judgments.
So how inflexible or flexible are you being? Yeah. How much in allowance are you being? So will y'all make this little diary for yourselves? So it will contribute a lot to y'all. So quickly now, let me ask you, what do you wish to pull the energy for today before we go on the call? List down, share.
You
And
want us to
this is
write down?
amazing. No, you can say it on the call. So I will incorporate it in the energy pool.
Okay.
And I was saying that this is amazing. There are so many people on the energy pool group, and they all are like, okay, we'll always receive the recording. Yeah, most of them might be in that space. Sunday morning, let me sleep, and we'll receive the recording. Yet I would. That's why I'm mentioning this on the recording, so they get it. That you being present on the call is a great contribution to you and to others. So definitely whatever questions are there in the universe have come up on the call, and they will be addressed and they will receive the energy of it even while they're sleeping. But guys, do come on the call, because if someday there's no one on the call, I'll get bored here. So I hope to see all of you on the call, and if there is any time adjustment, we can ask on the group and decide it mutually. There is no issue, like, it's a Sunday, most of us are free, and we can do that little bit adjustment for each other. So yeah, tell me, Kiran, what do you wish to pull energy for?
I think it should be more to be in the energy, to be energy all the time. That is what is important.
Yeah. And
Mm, and
that's all for you today.
um, abundance of not only now. Once again, there is no separation of uh,
Exactly.
of, uh, abundance of things or something. Abundance is abundance, right? So I
Correct.
think so.
So
When
now
we say abundance,
it's so beautiful that, with our this conversation, all the things that you might have already planned or thought that I wish to have this suddenly have vanished.
yeah,
And my whole body has goosebumps right now. I'm feeling that right now, because when there is no separation only,
exactly.
there is no suddenly that entire need of, because now when with this conversation, you have actually started becoming, or have become the energy pool already.
Yeah,
You're already in the space that you are pulling energy.
yeah. Because then suddenly that feel of like of anything
Hmm.
other than being in an energy by yourself and being in
Yeah.
that space all the time, I think nothing else make sense.
Yeah. Nothing else can be greater than this, and you can literally have anything and everything at all points of time.
Exactly. Yeah, because we
Cool.
could be thinking otherwise, like abundance of job possibilities, abundance of money, abundance of a lot of other things in your lives. But
Yeah.
I think now, like if that is the base, we are able to do that, then we are already there.
Yeah. And how will you be able to do that? By just being present all the time.
Mm-hmm.
By just being present in every single moment of your day. And how do you be present? By not going in 10 seconds before and 10 seconds after. What do I wish to do now in these 10 seconds, in this second? I wish to have this. So, and being present means that you look at this moment. Don't look at like 10 years from now, I wish to create a bungalow. 10 years from now, I wish to have a car. What do I wish to do now? And every second will become more and more abundant. Every second will become more and more joyful. And when you are in that space of joy, abundance, everything around you, all your wishes, even if they were wishes of, when you were a small kid, all of that will start showing up. Everything starts showing up, because that wish has been put out in the universe. It
Yeah.
has been put out. It's not that the universe has forgotten. The universe never forgets. And this I am telling you from experience. The universe never forgets. If you've asked for something, you will receive it. When? I don't know. It becomes late or slow when you put too many judgments, too many limitations. Okay, flight से ही आना, huh? Don't come walking. Then it becomes slow. And I'm amazed at the words that come out. So Kiran is new to me and doesn't know me much, and first time we've met. But as you will be around me, you will know that when Mehak says something, it's not that I am talking. It is some other energy that's talking. There is a channeled energy that shows up. And I said that I am amazed at the words that I said, that if we tell it to come by flight and don't come walking, it will be delayed.
Yeah, true.
And normally we think that the flight will be faster. So all those points of views you have about how it will be faster.
So all
And
those
from
judgments and point of views have to be discarded. Like there
have
has
to be
to be
no, can
no.
we destroy it now? Everything that brought up, can we destroy and uncreate it now? Everything that we have decided that this is the fastest and this is the slowest, and this is the way it can come and this is not the way it can come, and if it comes from this way it will be easier and it will be faster, or more easily accepted, or less easily accepted, or slower. Can we please destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, online, shorts, boys and beyonds. So where were we? What were we talking about? We were talking about
List of pull what we want to pull
yeah,
from the universe.
yeah, and how it will come to us. If we have no point of view about it, it will come to us faster. If we give addresses, if we give specificities that this is the way you wish to have it, this is the way I would like to have it, it becomes delayed. It takes more time, because wo bhi the wishes, and those are also your wishes, and the universe has no other job other than fulfilling your wishes. Seriously,
Yes.
the universe has no other job. Its only job is to fulfill your wishes.
Yeah.
So the more difficult you make it, the more time. जितनी मुश्किल रेसिपी दोगे उतना टाइम लगेगा बनाने. बनेगा जरूर. It will get done. But if you will ask it quick, easy way, it'll come fast. If you will give more specifications, it'll take more time. So can we drop all those points of views also now? That
Yes.
how it has to come to us. Yeah. Cool. Mrinal, Lakshmi, do you all want to share? What do you wish to add on to this energy pool today?
No, like I didn't want to. I have a. What happens like at times now my son's 10th standard exams are going on. I know we should not go in right, wrong, but then if he's not studying, I become a hyper mama.
Yeah,
Like that is disturbing our space. Like
correct.
that was happening nowadays.
I get it.
And
I have a son too.
10th standard exam boards are going on. The
Yeah.
moment I see him with laptops and mobiles, like I don't know.
Hmm. So what can you do now? You tell me. Now you know that everything is energy. He is also energy. He is also aware of it.
But then
What can you
guiding
do?
them is a wrong thing. Like,
No, that's your job.
mm.
He's given you that job of monitoring him. He has given you that job of monitoring him.
Yeah,
Yeah. Does he like to get good marks?
yeah, he would. He likes.
He would. He likes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then your job is done. You have to just tell him that, it's okay, you can play for 4 5 hours. You don't have to go and give the exam tomorrow. Chill. Tell him that. Call him. Come, we'll watch this movie.
Okay.
Yeah, do that one day during the exam. छोड़ ना, क्या पढ़ के करना है? वैसे भी क्या मिलने वाला है पढ़ के? आजा बैठ जा. Come and sit with me, watch movie. Because children are very funny animals. They do everything, whatever you'll say, the opposite of that.
Okay.
We just don't believe that. As kids, they used to do it. Even now, they do it. Even as adults, we do it. So tell them, don't do it. Leave it. Kya karna hai? Chal, we'll go out for dinner. And they may sit also. Then in the night, they'll sit and study. Oh shit, I didn't study. So try that.
Okay.
And it's okay if he gets, like, instead of 90, if he gets 80, it's okay. Frankly, it doesn't make a difference. If he learns that energy is one common thing, he'll still have all the money in the world. You want to educate yourself for money, right? That's the only criteria. That's all that
Yes, to settle them
education
down. Yes,
can do.
true.
So there are many people who are not educated and have all the money in the world. So it's really, anyways, you can still pull in energy and you can ask, but then, you can ask for yourself to have ease around him. You
Yeah.
can pull in energy for that. What else do you wish to ask for?
Abundance and everything. Same again.
And all of life, one of the best tools, all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and
Ease,
glory.
joy,
So
and
all of parenting comes to me with ease, joy, glory. Do that a
okay.
lot.
Okay, okay.
That will help you.
Yes,
Cool.
true. Right.
Lakshmi, what do you wish to add? You wish to add something? 1 minute, you're muted. I'll have to unmute you. Hold. I'll have to unmute you.
Abundance of being myself.
Okay, being yourself. So, what are the places where you feel that you're not being yourself?
Mhm.
Now, there's an amazing thing you've written on the chat. I would love to use the abundance energy and create more possibilities for those around me. Yeah, for that, you have to bring them to a workshop for them to realize this. Because everyone is creating his or her own universe. You cannot create their universe. And that's your answer to Mrunal for your child.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you know what? Like you kind of are in the judgment or in the happiness of having created so much for yourself. And at least what I was looking at is through the energy pool, you give them that acceptance because there's somewhere they are in that situation.
So what happens is when we work on us, when we become a non-judgmental, allowance, and flexible, they don't have to hold on to that judgment that you made of them. So when we do any of the workshops in Access or any other energy workshop, let's not talk only about Access, any energy workshop, small, big, or whatever, whenever you work on yourself, they change because your point of view about them changes. If you're looking at it from that perspective, yes, you can contribute to them. But the first contribution will be for you.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you're going to look at it from the perspective, there are people who come to workshops and they say, I've come here because my husband is like this. I've come here because my child is like this. I wish to change them. If you're going to look at it from that perspective, I'm really sorry. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You cannot create anything for anyone else. You can only create for you. And that's why one of the tools that we have, what would you choose for you? What would you like to choose for you? Because when you choose something, everyone else's reality changes. Like you choosing this workshop has changed their realities too. Do you realize that? Do you even put a thought to that? That you choosing to wake up Monday morning and sitting on this workshop today has already changed things in their universe. Because when things will change here, things will change there. Yeah,
Definitely. Yeah.
guys, mute all. Cool. So let's today. You want to say anything else, Lakshmi? I muted you again. Yeah. What are you saying?
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing done. Anything else? Well, I'm like, we are done with the energy pulls. We've got everything today. Cool. This was a great conversation, and I have done many energy pull workshops, but this conversation has never shown up. Has never shown up in any of my so many calls. And I would like to share that this is also because of the work that I have been doing on myself in the past few months, that the level of work that I am doing is way different than what I was doing earlier. So when I change things inside here, things change outside also, even including in my participants and in my family and everyone else around us. So I'm so grateful for all of you to choose this, and let's see what we'll do today on the call. So I'll just start the recording, and you all can make yourselves comfortable in the meanwhile. You can sit down or lie down, take a comfortable position. Welcome to the energy pull. Make yourself comfortable, just relax. Try to not sleep off during the energy pull. If you feel very sleepy, stand up. Energy pulls are guided meditations where you allow your being to drift off and receive everything that is available in the universe. You will receive it even if you sleep through it subconsciously. But when you bring it into your cognitive presence in your physical realm, you are aware of what happened. And then you can create, or um, you can have actions in this reality which will connect you with that energy faster. So you can align your actions with your subconscious actions, your physical cognitive actions with your subconscious actions. So can we be in a comfortable position and at the same time be present, be aware. And if you feel sleepy, if you feel that you're dozing off, just stand up for a few seconds and then sit down again. Yeah. And now relax your bodies, completely relax. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Right up to your lungs, your chest. Open up your chest. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Deeper, deeper. Right up to your tummy. Take a deep breath in right up to your tummy and breathe out. Breathe in again. And as you breathe in, push your barriers down. What are barriers? Barriers are those separations that we spoke about a while ago. Barriers are all the places where you have created cages around you, created separations from you and other people by those judgments, those points of views, those limitations, those inflexibilities. Push those barriers down. All the cages around you that you think are guarding you, your value system, they are guarding what you are, your personality, your you, the I that you are. This is my point of view. This is me. Push those barriers down. Push those barriers down, 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 down. Breathe in right up to your stomach again and push those barriers down again. They might spring up as soon as you push them down. Sense them energetically, push them down again. Right below your stomach, your pelvic region, your knees, your legs, your feet right into the ground. Push them down. Tell them to stay there, not come up again. You may feel a different sense in your breathing right now. a slightly different sense, where suddenly your body is at ease. Or maybe your body is feeling that it's naked now, that oh, anything and everything can come in. And now let's do something different today. Let's open our hearts. Let's open our hearts. Go into your heart space in the center of your chest. Go into your heart space inside your heart. You are a tiny you, a very tiny speck, one molecule inside your heart. And now visualize that your heart has curtains around it, is shut, has barriers. Raise your hands and open up those curtains from the front. Open those curtains. Turn around. Open the curtains from the back. If there are any other curtains, open all of them 360 degrees. Allow your heart to open up. Allow your heart to connect with the universe. Allow the universal energy to be one with you. If you feel your heart is not opened yet, open these curtains again. Turn around and check and just open it again. And now, with your barriers down and your heart open, breathe in and start expanding. Grow from that tiny place in your heart. Grow as big as your body. Sense your body from inside. Sense your body from the inner walls. Feel it from inside. Breathe in. Take a deep breath and expand. Come out of your body. Grow bigger than your body. Bigger, bigger, bigger. More, 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 more. You are now bigger than your body. The body is smaller than you, and inside of you, your physical body is inside you. You are the being, the universal life force energy. You are that being. Breathe in and expand and expand and expand and expand more, more, more. In all directions, top, left, right, bottom, into the ground. The room that you're in. Now the entire room is filled up with you. You're touching the ceiling, the floor, the walls, all of it. It's full of you. Keep breathing in and expanding. A little faster now. A little faster now. Tens of kilometers in all directions, engulfing the entire town, the entire city that you are in. Faster, breathe in and expand quickly at the speed of space, hundreds of kilometers in all directions, going right into the earth, into the oceans, into the space, into the sky, into the atmosphere, everywhere. Expand, expand, expand. And include, as you expand, include everything in your universe, no separation. All of it is you. The oceans are you, the buildings are you, the skies are you, the animals, the plants, everything is you. Go on expanding hundreds of kilometers in all directions. Engulf the entire cities, the entire state, the entire country. All of it is inside of you. And grow bigger and bigger and bigger. The entire country, the entire continent, the oceans, all of them inside of you. The entire planet. And as you breathe in and as you expand faster at the speed of space, the entire planet, the entire solar system, the galaxy, the universe, everything is all inside of you. And you are in the space of the infinite being. The infinite being which has no points of views, which has no judgments, no belief systems, no emotions, no feelings, no thoughts, no pain, no suffering, complete oneness. It's just you, the true you, the true I. You are that I. You are not that physical body that you are, that you've left in that room. Look at it from there. It's just one tiny, tiny, very tiny speck, physical body, very tiny, like an ant, sitting in that room, in that city, in that country, in that state, in that on that planet. You are the infinite being who's looking at it. And now, from this space of that infinite being, now from that space of that infinite being, just ask for all of the energies of the universe to contribute to you. Pull in the energies. Pull in all the energies, abundance, everything, all the energies that you would like to experience. You have a choice what you would like to experience today. Pull in those energies that you would like to have, energies of kindness, energies of love, energies of nurturing, energies of joy, energies of happiness. Pull in all those energies. You are the ultimate creator. You are the one who has total choice of what you would like to have in your space with no judgment from where it is coming. Who is bringing it? They are all part of you. You are the one who's bringing it to you. You are the one who's choosing it for you. So bring in energies of abundance in every field of your life, at work, at play, at home, at school, in business, in relationships. Bring in all those energies, all of it, all of it, all of it. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, more, with a higher speed, greater force. Just pull it in, all in. Till your entire being is full of energy. It's flushed with energy. Each and every cell of your being, each and every molecule, each and every atom is flushed with that energy. You can sense that energy gushing through you. Through your infinite being. There's total chaos. It's not a slow stream. It's a wild ocean. There's so much energy. There's so much chaos. Allow all of those energies to come and create great chaos in your space. Chaos is the energy of creation. When there's lots and lots and lots to do and there's lots of fun, you're enjoying all of it, receiving all of it, dancing in it. Not drowning, dancing, enjoying it. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. And when you are feeling you're flushed with it, start reversing, equalizing the flow. Send that energy back, outwards from you to every single speck of the universe, every single molecule of the universe, of your entire universe. Not that small being's universe, not that small body's universe, the entire infinite being's universe. Send that energy out. Equalize that flow, pull it in again, pull it in again. Pull in more energy and then reverse the flow and equalize it. Equalize it, equalize it, equalize it. And now When the energy is flowing in both directions equally, comfortably, start sending tiny, tiny, tiny trickles, tiny reminders, tiny messages to all those contributors, to all those specks of the universe. You don't know who they are. You don't know who they are. And if you know, you can add them too. No distinction. You can involve them, you can incorporate them too. Those people, those places, those instances, those situations. And you can still be totally unspecific and ask the universe to bring those contributors to you. Bring those contributors to you. Send them those messages, those reminders, those tiny beeps, those tiny trickles. That boss, I'm here. I am the creator. I wish to create this. I'm waiting for you to contribute to me. Show up. Show up. Now pull in energy again and keep repeating what we just did. See, sense, have you contracted or are you still expanded? Expand again. If you've contracted, go back and expand. And become the infinite being that you truly be. And pull in the energy with me. Pull in, pull in, pull in, pull in, more, 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 more. Pull in energies from the tiniest elementals. Ask the elementals to engage with you. Ask the divine guidance to engage. Ask the ascended masters to engage. Anyone and everyone. Ask your business partners to engage. Pull in energies. Ask your romantic partners to engage and pull in energies. Ask your near and dear ones to engage and pull in their energies. Pull in, pull in, pull in. There is no lack. There is no lack. The universe is abundant. It has everything. Just open up your heart and receive it. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. And then when you feel flushed with energy, equalize the flow, reverse the flow with the equivalent energy pull and push. And then again send trickles out. Send those tiny memes, those tiny, tiny memory bits out. Asking for those specific contributions to show up at the speed of space. Asking for those tiny, 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 tiny contributions, enjoy, experience to show up quickly, now, in these 10 seconds. Show up. Keep doing this exercise. Keep pulling in energy all the time, 24/7, even while you're asleep. Keep pulling in this energy. Equalizing it, sending trickles out, and again pulling. Be in this space now, in the next 10 seconds, and in the next 10 seconds, all through your day. Keep reminding yourself to keep pulling in energy. Expand and pull in energy. Expand and pull in energy. If you've dozed off, you can stay in that space And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and relax.